Welcome back to the Crevecour hatching eggs. You see our first pip? There she is. So it took our little guy a couple of days to hatch after that first pip. And unfortunately, he was the only one that hatched out of the brood. So we ended up with this one chick. As you can see, he was still pretty wet. Not fluffy yet, but he was strong and he was adjusting to life outside the egg pretty well. I left him in here for a full 24 hours to fluff up because he was very wet when he first hatched. This is probably one of the fluffiest types of birds I've ever hatched. So I set up the brooder for him. Even though he was all alone, I've got food, water, some shavings, and a heat lamp to keep him nice and warm. I like to use these totes you can buy from Walmart. It's pretty easy. So after 24 hours, here he is, much more fluffy, happy, walking around. He's ready for the transfer. Just look at this little guy. Such a cute. Pulled him out, tried to get him to take his first selfie. He was happy. And I set him down into his brooder. So I did have some issues with this little guy. He got very lonely very quickly. You can hear his really sad tweet. After having him in there for a few hours, I did show him the water because he was not finding it on his own. Sometimes you do have to show the chicks that. A couple of days later, I ended up getting this other chick. It was a silver lace Wyandotte from a local farm. They had just hatched some chicks as well, but our little guy was a lot happier and he stopped crying so much all night long. We got really lucky and we had a broody hen about the same time the chicks were about a week old. So I took them out of the brooder and I put them under our broody hen. And she adopted them really well. They ended up having a great relationship. She kept them warm and cozy, showed them how to eat, where to drink water, and even how to get up into the coop at night. This is their first meeting. The mama was so happy, and she took to them the first night. I didn't even have to worry. It really helps to have the broody hen. As you can see, I've got these itty bitty chicks in with the whole flock, but all the other chickens are leaving them alone because the mama will come after them. So if you have to introduce chicks later when they're more fully grown, they end up with a lot of trouble in the pecking order. So having a broody hen actually does really help if you're raising a few chicks. So we did really luck out having this broody hen with this small hatch. The small hatch was disappointing, we only had the one chick, but at least I didn't have to go through all the work for one chick to raise them through a brooder. Here we are with Mama showing them how to get up into the coop at night. They were getting up there a little early one night before the door had opened, so I opened it for them to catch Mama showing them how to get in there. I loved how cute they were. Especially the Crevecour with his floofy little head. Look how sweet they were. Most nights I found them like this, near the door, snuggled up under Mom, being in everybody's way. It was cute, but the whole flock was very patient with the chicks. Unfortunately, this is where our story ends. A fox got into the coop one evening before the birds were up. It dug under the protection and ate both chicks. All the other chickens survived. Unfortunately, sometimes this is life on the farm.